just phenomenal to watch. He is a one-in-a-generation athlete, and he is producing moments here that people will remember for the rest of their lives.
Du PSV Eindhoven à Barcelone, à Inter, à Madrid. Quelques kilos en plus au fil des années, mais number one. Pour moi, c'est le numéro un.
Il a fait ce qu'aucun autre joueur a pu faire dans le football.
Quand il est arrivé à l'Inter de Milan après le Barça, je veux dire, aucun joueur n'a réussi à capter l'attention de l'équipe adverse comme Ronaldo. Il avait tout, la puissance, le dribble, l'élégance, tout était chez Ronaldo. Pour moi, c'est le joueur de l'histoire.
I think I'm going to have to say Ronaldo. I never played with him at his best, but he was still blooming good. he was unbelievable. You know, in his first few years, you know, for the national team and for Barcelona and all the teams he played for. I mean, he was just phenomenal. Absolute blistering speed and strength, 2 feet, mesmerising sort of foot speed. I mean, he'd throw a leg over and it would just be a blur. It'd be that fast. And again, even in training, he still showed more than enough to convince me that I would have loved to have played with him at his peak. So I'm going to have to put Ronaldo in there. The real Ronaldo, the Brazilian Ronaldo, by the way.
I really respect him because he's a great player. He is a phenomenon. I would never feel like I could compare myself to him.
No, for me, Ronaldo is the greatest player in the world. I watch a lot of videos of him. I try to be like him. He's my inspiration. Since I was 14, 15 years old.
¿Cómo estás? Bien. Bien. Mucho gusto conocerte.
C'est le meilleur, c'est le meilleur. Dis-lui, comment dire, stop.
Ronaldo, the phenomenon. The best player I've seen in my career.
I'm sure you've been asked this question many, many times, but it is a difficult question. Who is the best player you have played with or against in your career?
Sans hésitation, Ronaldo.
Without hesitation, Ronaldo.
Ronaldo. Why?
You know, for journalists in general, what makes a very good player is what you win. It's a function of what you do on the pitch and the titles that you win. I think, on a personal level, for me, the difference is actually why I say Ronaldo is number one, is because every day I train with him, and every day it'd be different. Every day I saw something new, something beautiful.
C'est ce qui fait la différence entre.
That's what makes the difference for me between a very good player and the exception, who for me is Ronaldo.
Et puis l'exception qui est pour moi Ronaldo.
Pour vous, Zlatan, quel est le plus grand joueur de l'histoire du foot aujourd'hui? De toute l'histoire du foot aujourd'hui, quel est le plus grand joueur?
That I played with.
No,
avec qui j'ai joué?
In the history.
For me, there is the phenomenon.
Le plus grand joueur de l'histoire, c'est il fenomeno. Ronaldo.
What he did to football.
Il fenomeno. Ce qu'il a fait pour le foot, c'est incroyable. Incroyable. C'était un football que tous les jeunes joueurs veulent jouer. Si vous vous dites, bon, je veux être comme un tel, non, ça va être comme Ronaldo. Quand j'étais jeune, je l'ai copié, comme tous mes amis, comme beaucoup de joueurs. Je vous ai vu sur une photo avec son livre. Oui, oui. C'était vraiment, bon, de manière générale, c'était Mohamed Ali comme modèle, mais pour le foot, c'est Ronaldo. Sa manière de jouer, c'est quand même incroyable. Incroyable ce qu'il faisait sur un terrain, et la vitesse, les dribbles, tout avait l'air tellement facile pour lui, et en même temps il a un style, l'élégance, il marquait, et à chaque fois qu'il tirait au but, on savait qu'il allait marquer.
Esses tempos que já passaram há tantos anos de Barcelona são tempos inesquecíveis, e em que eu guardo para mim o Ronaldo como o melhor jogador que alguma vez vi jogar. Sou relativamente jovem, não posso falar daquela geração que teve grandes jogadores, por exemplo a geração de Pelé, lembro-me claro, mas é uma geração já mais longínqua. Agora desta geração atual, em que se fala de tantos bons jogadores nos últimos 10 anos, nunca vi nenhum como o Ronaldo de 96. ainda por cima um ano que eu não me esqueço nunca, porque 96 foi o ano em que nasceu a minha filha. Portanto, é um ano inesquecível para mim e nunca vi um jogador como ele.
Ah, Ronaldo. Pourquoi lui? Bon, d'accord, c'est mon ami, mais pas seulement. Pour moi, c'était le meilleur de tous. Il phénomène. Avant que les défenseurs et les gardiens comprennent ce qu'il allait faire, lui, il était déjà loin.
Le Ronaldo de Barça, c'était la surprise.
Je crois que c'était à Compostelle, où il marque un but, il traverse tout le terrain, où il dribble toute l'équipe.
J'ai vu, il partait, on m'avait dit qu'il jouait avec des enfants, quoi.
C'était incroyable. Mais on dirait la PlayStation aujourd'hui. C'était un magicien, on se demandait comment il faisait.
Snoop Dogg is a football fan, while to tell you the truth, the American rapper is especially crazy about jerseys. And there's one in particular he's dying to get. What he really wants is Brazil's, the number 9, signed by Ronaldo. Take a look.
Shout out to my homeboy Ronaldo, the real Ronaldo, the retired soccer player from the Brazilian national team, international team, number 9, Nueve. Yeah, with the mohawk. Not the one that played for Portugal. I'm down with you too, but the real Ronaldo. Come to my show, nephew. I need to get your autograph in that jersey, number 9.
We've been able to see the original Ronaldo. The original Ronaldo is the most captivating footballer I've ever seen in my life. The tricks that he did, which was probably a decade before Ronaldo for me, is amazing. He's still the highest scoring footballer in the World Cup of all time. The guy's a legend, a legend.
I've seen Ronaldo, and I've never seen a player like him. He's unique. There's only one Ronaldo, number 1 in everything.
Bobby Robson, who was the Barcelona coach at the time, standing on the touchline, just scratching his head as if to say, what on earth have I just seen? What the hell has this guy just done?
What I saw Ronaldo do in that first year at Inter, well, I've never seen anyone do that before. He did incredible things with the ball, at such speed. Incredible.
Llegó muy joven a Barcelona, consiguió su balones de oro, consiguió ser el pichichi de la liga, un montón de cosas que para un jugador de su edad eran impensables, pero siempre se la exigió por encima de esa edad. Ha sabido asumir esa presión y es un jugador que la ha ganado todo, ¿no? Creo que un jugador que tiene muchísimo más respeto del que se tiene porque se lo merece.
Io dei giocatori più forti che ho conosciuto, secondo me, ma soprattutto per la stanza fisica che aveva, perché tu lo vedevi così e dopo invece si toglieva la maglietta per dirti, lo vedevi che era veramente grosso, no? Allora ti rendevi conto per quale motivo lui quando prendeva palla e andava via erano 2 o 3 che erano attaccati a lui e lui li portava via. E poi c'aveva certi movimenti, certe finte che erano uniche per la velocità che le facevano. E io personalmente penso che è stato il migliore in assoluto che ho giocato.
Il calciatore più forte del mondo, Ronnie.
C'est le vrai phénomène pour moi. J'avais jamais vu ça.
Un extraterrestre.
Le meilleur attaquant au monde.
Le meilleur joueur de tous les temps.
Qui êtes-vous?
Ronaldo.
3 au but, un rêve, un fantasme de terrien. Ce rêve, un alien nommé Ronaldo l'a importé d'on ne sait où sur notre planète. On en est toujours sidéré, fasciné.
Un truc de fou, j'ai regardé ça, j'étais sur le canapé, j'ai dit mais c'est pas possible.
I love you. I love you. Christian, comment on peut s'il te plaît? S'il te plaît, s'il te plaît. Por favor. Putain, j'ai envie de pleurer là. Moi aussi, hein. Même pas arrêter. J'ai envie de pleurer. Déjà fini tout.
Ça faisait de l'ami, hein. Maintenant on essaye de le convaincre de jouer.
Então, aqui é Puma, cara. Vai mudar pra Adidas ano que vem. Taca! Esse é o sonho dele, cara. É o sonho dele, vocês são heavy.
Come figlio, giochiamo
I play soccer with my son, and you know, they watch champions play. He's still a kid, but he already knows Ronaldo very well, and he tries to imitate him.
Per adesso è ancora piccolo, però lo conosce già bene.
Ronaldo si è fatto sentire molto presto, no? Ronaldo nel primo anno che ha giocato in Serie A, ha giocato nel Cruzeiro in Brasile, ne aveva 16 anni, ha fatto 55 gol in 54 partite e subito è nato il fenomeno. È stato il primo anno nel 93-94 e subito è stato convocato per il Mondiale del 94, anche se non ha giocato, era già dentro i 22 giocatori per il Mondiale del 94.
Él crea una ocasión donde no la hay y él, algo muy importante en un delantero centro, no necesita a nadie para crear una ocasión de gol. Porque la mayoría de los delanteros centros necesitan de sus medios, de sus extremos para marcar. Él no. Él le da la pelota y te marca gol él. Puede que te marque gol él. Tiene sentido el desmarque, tiene sentido la pared. Para mí es un fenómeno.
Es el mejor definidor que ha habido en el mundo y es difícil que vuelva a haber otro como él. Yo creo que sabe perfectamente, no es cuestión de que defina y que diga, bueno, yo chuto y meto gol, no. Yo creo que él sabe dónde va el balón, sabe cuando va hacia la portería lo que quiere hacer, ¿no? Y para mí creo que es el futbolista moderno pues que más condiciones de gol tiene. Le puede discutir. Una cosa es que él pueda sacar más rendimiento de su fútbol, pero como futbolista no creo que no. Que le discuta es que no sabe las condiciones.
We'll have an audience with a true football legend. Ronaldo's his name, not Cristiano, the original and the best, the top scorer in World Cup history, a man whose football CV is really pretty impressive. Played for Barcelona, Real Madrid, both Milan clubs, and for Brazil, featured in 4 World Cups, scoring a record 15 goals along the way. Ronaldo has been talking to Gabriel.
The boy wonder who grew up to be Superman is
officially retired. I lost maybe 3 or 4 years because of my knees, but most of the time I was very happy.
Because Ronaldo, the original, was an unstoppable force.
Ronaldo is now the greatest World Cup goal scorer.
He'd be in any World Cup 11, even if he's far too modest to say so himself. Who's the best player ever?
I think Zico. The best player in the world now, Messi.
Gareth, my worry about him is that there are younger fans here who only saw it at the end of his career, but he was brilliant, wasn't he?
Yeah, World Player of the Year 3 times says it all. I mean, just a wonderful, wonderful player. Strong, powerful, quick, great feet, incredible finisher. And as you say, you've got to go back, get yourselves on YouTube or wherever it is, look at the clips because he was a genius. Definitely. How could you stop him? Because people in the leagues that he played in Spain and everywhere tried to kick him, they couldn't stop him.
I think that's the one thing you forget. And these guys come out with muscles up and everywhere. You go, there's something wrong with this guy. You know, the strength, unbelievable. Yeah. Unbelievable strength.
Ronaldo, from whom we heard a few moments ago, taking a bow. One of the great players in the history of the game, taking well-deserved acclaim here.
Recently retired after a career so stellar, so decorated as to be almost beyond reality. Shaking hands with royalty.
Voted World Player of the Year in 1996 and 97, Ronaldo was the first megastar of football's modern era.
With the Twitters and the Facebook and the way the media, the metabolism has sped up today, he'd be an even bigger star if that's possible.
It should be no surprise that so many stars have called the king their #1 influence.
The original Ronaldo is
Ronaldo Luis Nazario de Lima.